Welcome to Beech Grove Student News. I'm Emily Ann Johnson.
And I'm Joshua Stephen Parker. Today we'll have plenty of sports news, and Cage Harper will tell us more about the new J. Cole album.
But before all that, we'll go over to Devin for today's weather update.
Thanks, guys. Today will be rather warm and cloudy, starting out with a high of 65 and a low of 43. Tomorrow is looking around the same with cloudy skies and a high of 65 with a low of 40. Saturday is looking a bit cooler with a high of 55 and a low of 32. Sunday is looking rather sunny with a high of 59 and a low of 38. And that's all for this week's weather. Back to you guys at the desk.
All know the seniors are waiting for graduation date, but before BGHS lets all of you go, there are a few requirements you must meet.
Attention to all Beech Grove High School seniors. Here are some requirements if you want to walk at graduation. On May 4th, it is the final day to pay all your debt. Your debt includes a lot of books and your schooling, which includes Chromebooks and chargers. If you do not have those, you have to pay them. If you do not pay these, you cannot walk at graduation. On May 11th is when you finally get your caps and gowns. Caps and gowns will be distributed from Mrs. Calhoun's office. And then finally, June 2nd is when you graduate.
Police officer who was shot at a Home Depot in Dallas downtown has died from injuries. 2 cops were shot, but Officer Santander died in the hospital Wednesday morning. The officer was making a warrant stop when the suspect eventually turned a gun on both of the officers and opened fire. So far this year, 24 officers have been killed in the line of duty. At this time last year, only 14 had been fatally injured.
This past Friday, April 20th, 2018, Jermaine Lamar Cole, also known as J. Cole, dropped his newest album, KOD. Here's Cage Harper with more on the album.
Dollars I count up in intervals. Without it, I'm miserable. Don't want to fall off, so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical. I know it's gonna solve every problem I have.
I have quite a bit to say about the new J. Cole album, KOD. But first, I talked to a few people around my school that have experienced his new album and also his previous music, and I asked what they thought about it.
I think his new album is it's a great album. It talks about more than just like what rappers nowadays talk about. It's more of like the youth, the black youth, and the drugs that are going on, and that's kind of what the album features, with a guy that's featured in it named Kill Edward. It's about a guy that's trying to get the black youth to do drugs because that's what they want to see, and I like the message in it.
Trash. New album slumped. Okay, it ain't that good. It really isn't that good. KOD, not as good as like first things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real, you the only father that I ever knew.
Okay, so can we just take a second to appreciate how cold J. Cole is? Like, he is so slept on. People always be like, man, J. Cole ain't this, J. Cole ain't that. You know, he ain't mumbling out here. He ain't putting out Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Nah, he's putting out first thing first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. Now, when it comes to KOD, there's a lot of different meanings behind the album, and you can take it a lot of different ways, and he tweeted about it and posted on his social media that like it can be taken in a lot of different ways, and you kind of just have to like envision it yourself. And as soon as he drops that album, a whole bunch of people that were just talking about him badly a week ago were saying, oh, he's so cold at rapping, you know, he's bringing the game back, you know, he's out here. And that's so annoying because they're fake. Like, not even a week ago, they were talking about how bad he is and how cold Lil Pump is and how Lil Pump's out here making money, out here making moves, out here dropping the hottest albums ever. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, quit bandwagoning. Stop it. Just stop it.
It's the return of the Mr. Burn suckers, not herpes infested, just perfectly blessed with a style that you can't F.
Tomorrow, the American Red Cross is holding a blood drive for the community of Beech Grove. Here's Garrett Norcross with more on the story.
The American Red Cross Association is helping out our community by hosting a blood drive at the high school. If you're interested, the blood drive will be held in the auxiliary gym, so faculty and students will enter through the senior lounge. Today, during your lunch, or this week, you will be able to sign up for appointments, so make sure to do so. If you are unsure, the blood drive will take your blood. Here's Elizabeth Pick on more.
Yeah, if you have any blood clotting disorders or certain things like if you're taking acne medication, heavy acne medication, or just certain medications that are usually pretty iffy when it comes to medical procedures, I would just check with your doctor if you're unsure. Yeah, we'll have a health screening table. It's required. You can do it online on the American Red Cross app before you donate, but if not, there's a health screening table at the blood drive, and it basically tells you all of the things that will cause you to not be able to donate.
There are age, height, and weight requirements to be able to donate. You must be 16 and up. If you are 16, however, you must have your parents sign a permission slip to do so.
So if you would like to go out and donate blood, please make sure to do so. I know that I will. Here from the Bgsn studios, I'm Garrett Norcross for Bgsn.
And now we're going to throw it over to my main man, Jomar, for your daily dose of sports.
Hornets, welcome to sports. Last night, varsity baseball traveled to Park Tudor. They unfortunately lost 9 runs to 6. This makes the Hornets 2-3 in the conference. The Hornets' next game is tomorrow at North Central. Last night, the Pacers and Cavs played in Game 5. The Pacers had the lead going to halftime, and the game was close most of the time. LeBron James would hit the game winner, and the Cavs would walk away with a 98-95 victory. The Cavs now lead the series 3-2. Game 6 will be at Bankers Life Fieldhouse tomorrow. In other NBA news, the Houston Rockets have advanced to the second round of the playoffs as they won their series against the Timberwolves 4-1. Also, the Golden State Warriors have advanced as they beat the Spurs last night. The Raptors now lead their series against the Wizards 3-2. The Celtics are leading 3-2 in their series against the Bucks as well. Tonight is the first round of the NFL draft. The Cleveland Browns will have the first and fourth pick. No one is sure who the Browns will take yet. Some experts are saying that they will take a quarterback like Josh Allen with the pick, but others are saying that they will take Penn State running back Saquon Barkley with the pick. The Browns are saying only time will tell. Also in draft news, the Indianapolis Colts hold the 6th pick, and Coach GM Chris Ballard has said that he is still open to trading it. Boys volleyball season is in full force, and Tiana went out and got some further information on it.
Boys volleyball season has started and they have been working hard in the gym. I spoke with sophomore Sean Small and senior DeMarcus Smith with a season update.
We've actually done well, better than last year actually.
Our season's going pretty good.
A lot better than last year actually. There's a lot more fundamental. We're fundamentally sound. We're actually playing with a bunch of better teams.
Volleyball has joined this group of guys together and built a bond, and you can be a part of that too next year.
It's really fun, so if anybody's not doing anything during the spring, boys volleyball is always an option, so I think everybody should come out and do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I think it's fun. It's a good experience.
The boys will be back in action May 1st and 3rd at the Metro Tournament. From Beach Grove Student News, I'm Tiana.
Hornets on 3, 1, 2, 3. This season, the girls' tennis team is looking to the seniors for more of a leadership role than in the years past. I have more on the story.
This season, the girls' tennis team has a lot of new faces. So I talked with one of their seniors, Sophia Solorio, about how she has been a leader this year.
Kind of stepped up to motivate the newer girls, either like the freshmen or the newer players coming in, and that like motivate them whenever they're getting down and push them to try their hardest.
I also talked with another senior on the team, Mariah Murdoch. She believes this has been the best season of her career, with her current record being 5-1. She says she's definitely improved every match and has worked on her mental attitude and not being too hard on herself. She raved about how much she loves tennis and the support her teammates give her after every match. She stated that with conference approaching, she's excited to improve her record and create more buzz for tennis here at BG.
That's all for sports today, Hornets. Make sure to support all of our Beach Grove teams and watch tomorrow's segment from Malachi McGuire with more information on the NBA playoffs. Back to you guys at the desk.
That's it for today's segment of Beach Grove Student News. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms at BG Student News.
And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell icon to get notified when we go live. I'm Emily Johnson.
And I'm Josh Parker. Remember, Hornets, you're beautiful. You're one of a kind. Have an absolutely thriving Thursday.